Hello and welcome back to GT Retro World. Well, today we have something a little bit different on the bench, and it's from the guys over at Tidradio who kindly sent me it over to check out. And it's a wireless programmer that operates via Bluetooth, and it's for programming the likes of the UV-K5, which we have here, which is very popular at the moment. In fact, it's super popular, that thing, isn't it, for the money. So what we'll do anyway, we'll pop this open and have a little look what it's all about. So firstly, we have a little plastic card which gives you Tidradio's details via Facebook or WhatsApp, and there's the contact number and the Facebook page on there, all detailed for customer support, which is hopefully handy. On the rear we have the download section for the manual, program software and product operation video, and that is at walkietalkiesoftware.com. So that's a little plastic card, so keep hold of that. Next we have the Odmaster Programmer App User's Manual. This is supported models. As you can see there, guys, it supports quite a lot and it's continually updated, so they say. And there's a few more here. Indicator light tips. I've actually charged this already, but it didn't need much. It was already, I think it was on about 5-10 minutes, and it went straight to green. So obviously when it's charging, it's red. As soon as it goes to green, it's fully charged, and obviously the blue is for when it's working. There's more in here, but we'll go through a little bit later. But that's, like I say, that's the little manual that comes with it. It comes with a little USB-A to USB-C cable. It's nice to see USB-C getting used a lot these days as well, isn't it? And this is the little fella itself. Yeah, the little Tidradio model note TDBL1. And it's really small. It's got a power button on the top of there. Can you see that, guys? Tiny little power button. USB-C, like I've already mentioned. But yeah, it feels, you know, it's a tiny little thing. Let's see how it fits in this radio before we start messing about with it. Well, that fits in nice. Right, okay, what we'll do then, we'll get the app in and we'll go from there. Right, there's the app downloaded, which was quite painless. No problems there whatsoever. So what we'll do, we'll power up the Bluetooth device, switch the radio on, and we'll connect. And it's showing there, as you can see there, guys, Tidradio. Just let that connect. There we go. UV-K5. Now there was only one to select on here. I've already tried this once and it worked 100% straight away. I've noticed with Android devices there's maybe 3 or 4 different UV-K5, old versions, new versions, but anyway there's just one with this, which is absolutely fine there. As you can see, we're connected. There's the K6 there as well, as you can see, but this is the K5 8. So we'll click on read. As you can see there, guys, straight away, no problems whatsoever. It's reading the radio. This radio is back to factory, by the way. No firmware in there other than the original. Right, okay. We have here channel 1. That's the RX frequency, TX frequency. You can change the power outputs. I mean, to be honest, there's quite a lot, even your steps and everything's there really to change. It just depends what you want to change, but we'll do something simple anyway. So we'll do the UK call 145.500. There we go, and it's changed the bottom for the TX as well. So RX TX 145.500. We've got it in channel 1. You can name this as well, but I could name it, maybe I'll put an UK call in there, but you can only have the frequency showing on the radio or the name. We'll click on save. We'll save that as Neil K5 1, because this is the one radio. I've got 2 or 3 of these damn things. Right, so we'll confirm with that. Right, we'll write that to the radio. Okay, so that's the frequency program 145.500, but what it's done, it's actually just showing the channel number. Now this happened to someone else, so what you need to do, I've noticed this has been a bit of a problem with this software, a bit glitchy, but it's not rocket science. It's also enabling the backlight to be on for only a second instead of the original 5 seconds. So we go into function, we'll go down to display, channel display mode, if you can see there guys, hopefully you can see that. And we have in there, we've got frequency, channel number and channel name. Now if I put the channel name, it'll actually show UK call. So we're going to go to frequency because that's what I prefer anyway. And we also going to go to, let's have a little look, where have you gone? Backlight auto mode. We're going to go down to 5 seconds. So hopefully this should solve that problem. We'll write that. And hopefully this should iron that little issue out. As you can see there guys, it's writing. Backlight on, and there we go. 145 500. So it actually works, it does what it says on the tin, to be honest. We've got a few little settings in this function side, obviously Foxtrot Mike at the Talk FM, DTMF, one key call channel, squelch, that's on 1 at the moment. I mean there's keypad locks, Vox enabled, max talk time 1 minute, that was actually on 2 before, so we'll put that back to 2. Why that needs to be on there I don't know. Mic gain 1, I had that on 2. So why it's actually overriding the radio's original settings is beyond me, but anyway that's what it's doing. The rest seems fine. VFO's open, beep controls switched on, power on display mode. Like I say, there's plenty you can change. I mean it's not too bad at all, to be honest. So what we'll do, we'll write that. Right, now what we'll do, we'll update this K5 so everything basically saves as the radio should be. So we'll go back to channel again. We'll go to a second channel, and I'll tell you what we'll put in this time. We'll do my favourite, my marine, channel 16. There we go. Right, FM. Well, for on here, what I'll do, I'll actually put the power on low because I won't be transmitting anyway, and it just saves any hassle if you end up TXing by mistake, which I'm not going to anyway. We'll write that to channel 2. Again, look, it's connecting, no problems here whatsoever. I know a few of the lads seem to be having problems, but I'm not sure if that's Android. I'm not knocking Android, it's just this is an Apple device, and whether it's something to do with that I don't know, but it's working fine. Right, okay. So that should be in there as channel 2. Okay guys, as you can see, it's very simple to operate this thing. Absolutely works a treat as well. Basic in its function, but it works, and that's what it's all about. Right, there you go, channel 2, memory 2, 156,800, marine channel 16. So yeah, it works. There's various settings in here as well. Obviously that's your channel number, your frequency for RX and TX, encoders, TX power, that's on low obviously, mode, FM. It's pretty good. I'm quite surprised how well this works, to be honest. I haven't had one hiccup. It hasn't failed to connect once. I would tell you straight away if I had any issues, but it's reliable. Simple as that. Onto your functions there. FM, DTMF, one key channel call, squelch, max talk time 2 minutes, auto scans, key lock. Turn that off actually. I don't know why you see, this is what it's done. It's applied a few settings that are a bit alien to the radio, which is a bit strange, but never mind. They weren't on before. This is the weird thing about it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Mic gain 2, that was on 1 on Tidradio's default for some weird reason. But anyway, I've knocked that back up to 2. Auto backlight mode, like I say, that was driven down to 1 second with Tidradio's settings, so I've put that back to 5. VFO open, that hasn't changed. Beep control, that was on, that hasn't changed. Voltage. Let's give it another tester. Let's confuse it. So I've just saved that now, and I'll write it to the radio. Just try and trip it up. 1 second. There we go. No problem at all there. You've seen the voltage, and it's it's doing its job. So I'll just power that down. Now we should see a voltage on the power on display. There we go. It's working a treat. I have no qualms whatsoever with that. I will go through it with a bit more detail, I think, over the next few weeks. Well, after using this for a couple of days on and off with a couple of radios, I'll give it a bit of a thumbs up. I mean, for $15.99 US dollars or $12.58 UK pounds plus postage on top, it's a no-brainer. I know you can do a bit more maybe with chirp and whatnot, it's a bit more flexible, but this is good fun, you know. I mean, for the price, it's worth having it in your arsenal, you know what I mean, something to mess about with. So yeah, like I say, 100% worth every last penny, I would say. And yeah, I mean, anyone who's having problems with that, I can't understand why. Yeah, no problems at all with that. It's got a couple of little quirks, like I say, but worth messing about with, that's for sure. So guys, if you found this useful, thumbs up for the channel wouldn't go amiss, and we'll catch you later, guys.